Hey guys, welcome back to TOA Fishing. I've got something really interesting which I want to show you guys. It's the Westin escape cam. It's only just come out. What I want to do is a first impressions video. Now, underwater cameras for me are something which really interests me. We go out, we go fishing, but we actually have really no idea what's going on under the water, or very limited. So one of these things can really open up as to where we're fishing, what the environment's like under there, and how fish actually react to our lures. I'm gonna do this as a first impressions video because I haven't had a chance to go out and use this yet. So this is basically me opening this up and showing you what I'm seeing first of all, and then I'll follow this video up with a video about how it actually works. This feels very natural for me to like compare this directly with its main competitor, which is the waterwolf. This is the latest waterwolf 2.0. So these are the sort of two market leaders, if you like, in underwater cameras. So let's open this up. So first of all, let's have a look at this. This is what it comes in. It's got a little carry case and it's got a little hook there. All very neat. And a zip around the side. So you open it up around here like this. Let's get that out, and this is what you get when you look inside. So what do you get in the case? Okay, so a bit of foam, don't need that. There is an instruction manual here, I can just get that out, which has no instructions, just a barcode, which takes you to a video which shows you exactly how to use it, which is fine, actually. The video is really self-explanatory. There's no explaining, it's just all visual. The camera itself, let's have a look at this. That is the Westin escape camera. Very small, very lightweight. If I was to compare that to, say, the waterwolf, you can see immediately, like, size and weight, very, very different. Okay, what else have we got? We've got this very futuristic looking stabilization thing. This basically allows the camera to track through the water, and it has like a slight weight at the bottom which just keeps it upright. So it clips in with the fins which are on this camera and helps it swim along properly. What else have we got here? Okay, a diving vane. Unique, very unique. So this actually goes along the front of the camera, a bit like a diving vane on a crankbait, and that instead of the waterwolf's one, which has a weight at the front, and that's what's used to sort of like keep it going to go down, this actually actively swims it down, so you're not adding these extra weights, because I mean that's a heavy weight which you've got on there, heavy brass weight or steel weight, whatever it is. So this is very unique and very unique difference between these two cameras. What else have we got in here? We've got this little thing. This is used to open up the back of the camera. So behind here is essentially where you put your SD card, micro SD card. It goes in there, and you use that as a sort of key to open it. You've got a USB-C cable to charge it. I think it takes about 4 hours to charge. And you've got some of these. These are basically used to mount the whole system, which I'll show you in a second. We've got two of these. These are literally card readers. So one for iOS and one for Android, which is USB-C. So put put those to the side for the moment. Let's get all of the stuff which we don't need out of the way. And then some fixations in here, which again are used to just finish off fixing this up. So that's that. Let's move this out of the way and let's have a couple of looks at this unique differences between this. So, okay. So what I'll do, I'll just show you how it puts together first of all. So here we go. Now this isn't it finished, but I mean this is basically what it looks like. So camera end, your lure goes off the back there, and then it'll be pulling towards you like this through the water, and that dive vane will help it dive down in the water, and these vanes here will help it stabilize. Some of the unique differences between these two cameras. So firstly, size. Okay, let's have a look at the actual weight of these, because these are significantly different in weight. And I can tell you, like, from a starting point, I would not be casting the waterwolf. You would need a beach caster or a very, very stout rod to cast that. So I wouldn't cast that as really only a trolling camera. Whereas this, I really do think you could cast. So let's have a look at a difference in weights. So let's say 25, 50, 75 grams all in. So 75 grams versus, 75 grams versus 125 grams. So that's the difference. So let's have a look at the size difference here. So I would say, what's that? The actual main, let's take just the main part of the camera. The main part of the camera is probably around about, let's say 12 centimeters for the waterwolf. So the main part of the camera for this is probably around about 10 and a half centimeters, I'd say. We're not going to take the fins into account. Let's say it's probably about nearly 3 centimeters across, and the Westin is probably more like the waterwolf is more like 3.5. So this is what we got. In essence, we've got a much lighter little camera setup here in comparison to this. It's hard to show really on camera, but like just feeling this, if you were to feel the difference between these two, you would definitely recognize that this one is really only a trolling camera, whereas this one definitely can cast. So our next test will be to take it out into the environment and actually go and film with it. It's all well and good it looking nice and feeling a bit lighter, but actually does it do what it's actually asked of it, which is to go and produce nice underwater images. So in the next video we'll do that. One other thing which I will mention on this is the Westin camera, or the waterwolf, sorry, you have to take the back off, push a button, and then get it secured back on again. So this back here has to come off. You have to put the the card inside and then push a button, and then put the back on, and then you're recording. With the Westin camera, you just have to rotate the back, so it stays waterproof, and you can turn it off and on whilst it's waterproof. That's a really big thing, I think. I mean, like for me, when you're out in the water, you don't want to be taking caps off, pushing buttons, then taking caps off again. So that's a really nicely thought out thing. Okay, so that's the end of my review now. My overall feeling is the Westin camera feels like something which I could take out on the bank with me and cast with, whereas the Waterwolf 2.0 is definitely trolling only camera for me. So next video, let's see how they perform out in the field.